Final score here, the Steelers lose on Sunday Night Football to the Chargers 25-10. The final score.
Joey.
Yes.
Sorry about that. No, do you feel like this offense is kind of doomed schematically?
Yes. Yes.
Is it more personnel used than anything?
I think it's more personnel. I really do.
Same. I don't feel like disgusted by the defense today. I really do. I know there's some people in the chat, they're not, but at the end of the day, it's 2025.
This was not... Today was not on the defense. The offense did not have it, and out of the 9 games that Pittsburgh has played this year, this was by far
the worst offensive performance.
The worst offensive performance of the season, and the worst game that Aaron Rodgers has played as a Pittsburgh Steeler by
I know his stats
far.
Like that, but I didn't feel like Aaron was the problem tonight. Am I wrong to feel that way?
I don't think he was the main problem.
It was his amenities. Like if there was a point there where they after we got the ball back after that one drive where what do you call it after Calvin I bounced off of Calvin's chest or whatever. My point in saying that is that they very much showed the highlights of Aaron getting out the pocket. And Collinsworth on the broadcast for NBC was saying that he's surprised because this is the first time where he's getting out the pocket and there's nothing there. Nobody's getting open. He's like, there's only so much you can do. He's like, he was also alluding to the fact he's surprised nobody, like they didn't blame nobody at the deadline or even play MBS tonight, like I was alluding to earlier. I don't know. I just say that to say that wide receiver has been a weakness. It will continue to be a weakness. I know MBS is not a world beater by any means, but I think we can all agree that MBS brings a skill set to this offense that is desperately needed, and they just simply don't have outside of DK. And you would think that connection with Aaron is something more than it's nothing.
I would agree with that. Over the next 7 days, over the next 7 days for the offense, your really only saving grace is that next Sunday you play the Cincinnati Bengals defense, and this was a game you really wanted to have because the Chargers got the head-to-head on you in the wild card.
And the Ravens are only creeping.
They're more than creeping. Lamar's flying up in a Lamborghini going 150 miles an hour, and he's going to buzz right by you.
What can you do?
Yes, like I said, how do I phrase this? The offense was absolutely putrid, and...
But is it crazy that I don't even think the run game was bad? Like, I know it probably... Like, it didn't seem like...
The run game averaged 4.5 yards
Joey,
per carry.
It was all the passing offense, and it wasn't even like the O-line didn't get Aaron all day. That's what's concerning. It's not like this was the O-line's problem in pass pro. I know they gave up some sacks, but I don't under duress all day, one. Two, I think as much as they ran at it, they averaged 4.5. That's winning football. It was a matter of, seriously, there's nobody getting open. DK Metcalf is a true X receiver. They can take him out the game if they just shift the coverage that way. Who's going to step up? And I know everybody at the trade deadline was telling me, hey, relax, this is a tight end offense, blah, 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 say. But it's proving my point. You're getting these games where you kind of have to throw your way into it, You have to be able to spread the ball on the perimeter. And this is an organization who, I think, it's one thing I've given them has been their development of wide receivers. But it has not seemed since Omar Khan has been the GM that they've had the urgency at that position. I get it. Go get DK Metcalf, give him his contract. But who else is out there? I'd ask you this question. Why does Scotty Miller still have a roster spot? That makes no sense to me.
Is he a Tomlin guy?
I don't know what he is. I guess so. I love Calvin Austin, but he's too inconsistent. I think if anybody saw his performance, I would agree. Roman Wilson, I don't hate him either, but it's just, he's not going to win as a Z. They put him on the outside. That came down to seriously what the Steelers' biggest hole was all year long. It's wide receiver. That's what lost the game. Because please, correct me if I'm wrong. You people in the chat, please. Winning game was fine. Protection, by and large, was fine. Defense, I'm sorry, but as much as they were out there, they played a really solid game. Okay? Okay? You can't expect to get 6 turnovers like you did against Indy. So at some point, you got to play bend but not break, and I think they did that for the most part. All right?
The looking at it here, and again, this is where it happens time and time and time again. The Chargers had the ball for 37.5 minutes.
That's the story of the game right there, too. Like, I'm sorry, but if you have Justin Herbert has the ball for almost 40 minutes in a 60-minute game, Joey, wouldn't you agree with me, like, yeah, you only have the 25 points, 2 touchdowns you gave up? You'll take that.
When's the last time the Steelers have had time of possession in a football game?
I don't know. It feels like they've this year, and I like what I've seen, but it feels like if they don't turn the ball over, they don't win the game.
There's a ceiling.
Yes.
On this team. There's a ceiling on this team. I would like for it to be win a playoff game ceiling, but the more I see this, they've lost 3 of 4, and the schedule's only getting more difficult. And people try to say, oh, when they lost to Cincinnati on Thursday night, like, oh, you're looking at this too deeply. You're crazy. Yeah. It's just one game. Calm down. Really?